basically that is a period that we prepare for elections. But if honorable members are in offices up to 12th of August, then what time do we use to prepare for election going by the legal guidance? So I think it just worked well for us that we are given that window. I submit.
Thank you, witness. Just to are you attending to my intervention? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members. So in relation to the proposal to amend Article 52 in relation to the word immediate, and the question posed by the Chair whether the Commission has faced any challenges, a number of challenges the Commission has faced during nominations when it comes to processing of nominations. With the word immediate, the assumption is that immediately a candidate files for nomination, the Commission has to react there and then. There are a number of challenges that the Commission has faced. Of course, the Chairperson has noted that the Commission may be giving itself extra work, but if the Commission is receiving, for example, I'll give an example, the Commission is receiving documents, say a member of Parliament is filing in documents, and then immediately upon the Commission receiving those documents, the Commission is then served with, I'll give an example, an injunction. So the Commission is put in a tight space. I'll give a very practical example here, Chair and members. We dealt with, I think, Lusangazi, Council Chairperson, where a candidate had filed nominations. Upon filing the nomination, the Commission then received word or a letter indicating that the candidate's documents that were submitted, the grade 12 certificate, were actually forged. So that places or puts the Commission in a very awkward position. So what the Commission is saying is that the indication of the word immediate presupposes that immediately the Commission receives the nomination documents, it processes them right there and then and gives the candidate a response. But the Commission would want a situation where maybe even within 24 to 48 hours, the Commission processes the documents properly, because these documents are coming from the candidate who is applying to stand for that particular seat, and the Commission is only getting to have sight of those documents immediately the documents are submitted to the Commission. So a short period of 48 hours would do to allow the Commission to process and then communicate to the candidate whether the nomination has been successful or not. There are also other internal processes that the Commission conducts during nominations, which places a duty, which this particular provision places a duty on the Commission to immediately give out a response. And that is where you've seen, even when you follow nomination petitions, one of the nomination petitions would relate to the Commission did not immediately indicate whether the nomination was valid or not. The Commission indicated that 15 hours, for example. So all those are some of the challenges that the Commission has faced.
Thank you, witness. Chief Electoral Officer.
Thank you, Chair, for allowing me to just add one more clarification in terms of the clause 11, that is Article 81, in relation to the dissolution of Parliament. Chair, just to reiterate that the Commission appreciates the objective of the proposed of the clause, and the Commission is of the view, as indicated on the last paragraph of page 10 of our submission, that the objective could be met if the amendment is recast so as the members of Parliament are deemed to have served the 5 years. there. Thank you.
Well noted, witness. Honorable members, are there any? Yes, honorable member.
Thank you, Chair. Mine is a pretty short one, just on clause 12, on the amendment of Article 103, which literally seeks just to insert the word determine. There's been other witnesses that are of the considered view that 14 days is not sufficient. We are very aware that you are not a court, but what would be your views on the extension of days for the presidential petition? I submit. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. 14 days indeed is not adequate because for a presidential election you have to get witnesses and you have to prepare documentation, and those witnesses have to be ferried from all over the country. So to properly prosecute an election than for a presidential election, so would also submit that the number of days is increased, but not too much, so as to create a vacuum. So we do agree with that. Thank you.
Well noted, witness. Though you have not made that in your submission, but just a comment. You have declined to comment on an amendment on the qualification of Secretary of the Cabinet, saying that it's not within your mandate, but you've commented on a lot of things. Office of the Attorney General and so forth, that's not within your mandate. It would have been good for, just this should inform your position on this matter, but nonetheless, you are at liberty not to comment as well. Just taking note that the excuse that it's not within your mandate may not be valid. Honorable members, any interventions?
Can I go ahead, Chair?
Honorable Kombo.
I want to dovetail on what Honorable Mwamba just asked regarding the hearing and determination of a petition. Clearly, this is part of the objects of the bill, Chair. And because ECZ are an integral part of this activity called election, it would have been nice to actually hear them say what they think would be adequate time to hear and determine this, other than simply agreeing that 14 days may not be sufficient.
Witness, you may make your submission.
Chair, thank you very much for giving us a way out. We would like to submit that, make a submission to that effect upon consultation with the Commission.
Okay, that is well noted. And ECZ, I'm sure you've seen that the issue of the delimitation report is an issue. You need to do a lot of PR on that issue as to why the report is not in the public, so as to give credibility to the process. I would like to thank you for appearing before this select committee and for making submission. We do appreciate your submission most sincerely, and would like to lift the immunity that was given to you at the beginning of this session, for you to enjoy the greater immunity you already enjoy outside as ECZ. We wish you well as you execute your constitutional and statutory mandate, and you are free to go. Thank you very much, witness.
With us on Parliamentary Television, Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, have just made their submissions to the Parliamentary Select Committee appointed to scrutinize the Constitution of Zambia Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025. And this is the first witness for today. We still have 2 more witnesses to make an appearance before the Parliamentary Select Committee. And so the object of this bill is to amend the constitution of Zambia so as to revise the composition of the National Assembly to provide for the increase in the number of constituency-based seats from 156 to 211 to actualize the delimitation report by the Electoral Commission, and also to revise the electoral system for election to the National Assembly to provide for a mixed member proportional representation electoral system to guarantee the representation of women, youths and persons with disabilities, and also to revise the provision relating to filling of fresh nominations on resignation of a candidate, and also to revise the provisions relating to by-elections, revise the number of nominated members of Parliament, harmonize the term of Parliament and Council to achieve a 5-year term, provide for a vacancy in the office of Minister and a Provincial Minister 90 days before a general election, remove the 2-term limit for office of Mayor and Council Chairperson, revise the composition of the Council to include members of Parliament holding constituency-based seats, revise the qualifications for appointment to the office of the Secretary to the Cabinet, and also to provide for the Attorney General and the Solicitor General to continue in office for a general election until new office bearers are appointed, revise the definition of words child and adult, and also to provide for clarity on the period within which an election petition shall be concluded, and also provide for matters connected with or incidental to the foregoing. So those are the objects of the Constitution of Zambia Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025. So just now we stand by for the second witness to make their submissions to the Parliamentary Select Committee. Keep watching Parliament Television. Good morning.